Well, if you're one of the 300 or so people that watched the Sophisticated Gentleman's Rally,
Pig,
you would know that I sold this beautiful big
pig.
red pig during the rally to another friend that showed up and took advantage of my very nice offer to my friends to buy this thing for dirt cheap. So I no longer have this thing. Sold it to my buddy Micah, and he stuffed it in the back of his truck. Hopefully, he'll be riding it for quite some time. Hate to see it go, but it's just not the right fit for me. And then I started digging around this video that I found from about 5 weeks ago. I thought it was kind of interesting. Most of the ugly stuff has been taken off the bike because I needed some of the stuff that was in the side cases. And there's I don't think there's any damage on this side of the bike. And this side of the bike it's a whole lot less ugly because the side case, the top case, this thing was all scuffed up. Of course, we have the bent, broken foot peg. And then you can't see it, but there's a little scuff right here on the cover. I guess that's water pump. And then can't really see it from this angle. There's a scuff there, and there's a scuff there. And of course, there's some scuffs there. But man, the bike just came out amazingly well. But last time I came down here, which was, I don't know, a month ago, I came down and I was just like, man, I bet that thing cranks right up. And it didn't, because it had either a dead battery or, what I suspect is the problem, the sheriff's deputy that I instructed to cut my top box off, because like, man, I want that top box. I want that to go with me to the hospital. Here's what you do. You unlock the thing, you pull it, and you're going to have to cut that cable. So I think what he did is just cut that, and I think having the knife on there at the same time, I don't know. I'm hoping that's what it is, and it's not a dead battery. But I brought tools to find out what the deal is. And I'm going to put these here in the meantime. So I have a meter. Lord have mercy, I have a meter. Pretty Rita meter maid. That's all I remember of the Beatles song. All I can tell you, boys and girls, is that I'm out walking around with a cane today, and I'm loving life so far. I'm hoping to get 8 hours on my leg today. Let's see what we get. There is absolutely almost no, there's a volt in this damn bike. So I got no batteries except the one out there on the RT that's worth a crap, I guess. I would like to see a battery that has some juice in it. Yeah, that does not make me happy. But that's okay. We'll put another battery in this eventually, and see if we can get it cranked. My little brother has offered me $200 for this motorcycle. So, if anybody else can do better, I would love to cheat my brother out of another motorcycle to add to his collection. Because he's got this awesome XR that's just sitting here. He's never going to do anything with. He's got 2 more motorcycles over here that he's never going to do anything with. And he thinks that they're worth so damn much money that he's never going to sell them, because nobody is going to offer him the ridiculous amount. Oh, there's the other one. It's a old R. I think it's a 1100 R. 1150, I'm not sure, but it's back there in front of mine. And then he's got this other Tiger here, which is kind of a cool bike. It needs to go to a good home because it's just sitting in his way here. He's never going to ride it again. And then, of course, this is the one I'm trying to get ready, running today. You know, I really like this bike. Is it the perfect bike for me? No, it's too damn heavy. But man, cross-country bike is really good. It's pretty good off-road. It's got enough clearance to get me through But yeah, I'm thinking that the future holds something more along these lines here. But I don't know that that bike's ever going to be on the road either. Because as far as I know, that thing's missing an axle for the rear wheel. But who knows what else, because my brother's never going to find out, because he's never going to come down here and fix it. He's never going to sell it. It's really sad. It's really sad to see motorcycles going to waste, because my brother's, he liked riding motorcycles, and now he thinks he's a collector, but he's not collecting collectors' bikes. I mean, that's probably the closest thing he's got to something really cool. And that's a cool bike. But if you're not a BMW guy, if you don't like old BMWs, you know, nobody's going to be really interested in it. So nobody's going to offer him $5,000 for that bike. But if you would like to, if you're interested in purchasing a, what is that, 2008 Triumph Tiger? I think it's probably worth, well, I don't know. As far as I know, it runs great. It's got some scratches on it, and it needs a foot peg. That's what I know. I might be surprised, but I'm going to get that running as soon as I get a battery. I will get it running, and we will find out. And then there's this guy, an old friend I haven't seen in a while, and we went and had lunch, and he pulled up on this big old pig. And of course, it's a Harley. It's got a very low seat height. That's why it's popular with short guys. But anyway, it's a pretty cool bike. I would like to have one. But like I said, the big thing for me is getting this up and over without scratching anything. So if I did this, now I gotta jump up here. Yeah, this is easy, man. So where's that helmet?
It's way behind you. It ain't coming off. Wow, you look like you like that.
Why don't I have a Harley right now? So all I gotta do, oh, yeah, that air cleaner's in the way. Same thing with the RT. I couldn't, the pegs on the RT were under here, so I had to get rid of that peg.
Here you go. Hey, let's put this little highway peg down and see how that works for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing is more of an issue.
Takes up some space.
Well, it's not soft. That's the biggest issue. But yeah, I could totally do that, man.
You ready?
Harley, here it comes.
There we go.
Oh, sure. Any bike with a low seat height and forward controls is probably a good fit for me around town, but that's not really what I want to do. So this Harley and probably nothing but maybe the Pan American would be a good fit, but I can't afford any of these bikes, so that's kind of all out of the question. And I no longer have the luxury of having multiple bikes. Having zero income prevents that completely, so I'm going to have to choose very carefully and use the funds that I'm collecting from from selling off all my other stuff to pick the bike that's going to maybe last me 2 or 3 years and make me smile. That's the most important thing.